So I've been invited down to the Cultural Centre to play a few songs, and it's been really enjoyable. A mix of English folk songs, Irish folk songs, and some of my own compositions. And really enjoyable. I love playing here. Played here a couple of times, supporting Foreman and the Dog, I think Gino Lapari, Tim Eady, and Jerry O'Connor as well. So it's always really nice to come down here. My mum originally was a country singer, playing sort of around the UK. And a bit involved with the Irish scene as well. Her name's Tracy Elsden, and she released an album actually called Relatively Speaking. But she used to tour around with people such as Mary Black, Dominic Kerwin, that sort of crowd, doing sort of folk singing, country music, I guess. So that's kind of where I guess the original music kind of inspiration come from, and it's always nice to sort of play a song with her every now and again in the house as well. Then obviously my father's from Tyrone in Northern Ireland, so a lot of great musicians come from that area, and we have a house down in Donegal where I go quite a bit, and obviously the music in Donegal is incredible, and I'd say that's a big factor as well into kind of where I get the music from and where I kind of draw a lot of inspiration. It's definitely something that I really enjoy doing, particularly when I go over to Donegal, for example, play lots of tunes over there. So I play the banjo as well, so a lot of the Irish tunes I play with various other people over there. Occasionally get tunes when I come into London as well, so whenever I get the opportunity I just absolutely seize it. I'm recording a few bits and bobs at the minute, various kind of genres and different pieces, from kind of the more traditional folky stuff that I've been doing recently to more kind of sort of various synthesizers and electronic instruments involved as well.
It's great to be back at the Cultural Centre. I'd like to take a big thank you as well to everyone involved here, Rosalind, Jerry, Michael, and everyone else, and Shay in particular. This first song is called Travelling Song. It's a song I wrote a long time ago, and it's about travelling back and sort of going away from where I was living and moving up to the north and going to university. But anyway, here we go.
I'm heading down south where the long grass grows my way. Home I'm high. It's too dark to see, and the bitter cold will come back to bite me. And we heard about the long and dusty road. Haven't you heard I'm going away from home? Said I'm going away. Said I'm going away. Oh, I'm going away. Said I'm going away on my mind. Father, I'll write a travelling song. It won't come to much, but it's something to learn from. Oh, Father, you'll find me in the woods or by the river where we threw stones. And we heard about the long and dusty roads. Haven't you heard I'm going away from home. Said I'm going away. Said I'm going away. Oh, I'm going away. Oh, I'm going away, oh Father. Mama, I'm going away. I'm heading down south where the long grass grows my way.
This next one is called Rubyravager. It's a song I got from a folk festival about a good 6 years ago now, from a musician called James Riley. And it's a lovely love song about a man who wants to run away with another woman. But yeah, this is Rubyravager.
Sweet Rubyravager, lavender wine, come sit on my suitcase and linger. Before I depart, will the wage for your heart serve to brighter than gold on your finger? On the first day of April, it said you'd be wed to a man free from sin or confession. As solemn and wise is the look in his eyes, but your heart will still murmur a question. Ring the bells, ring for you, Ruby. Ring out so sweet and so low. When you walk down the aisle, will you buckle or smile? Is the altar as far as you'll go? Oh, oh. Please don't deceive me, Ruby, my love. Don't leave me to twist in cinders. Remember the night when the river took flight and we burned for the dawn to remember. Your mother dies worried, your father is proud, but I cannot banish December. When I come on near, I shan't trouble your ear, and will burn for the dawn to remember. Ring the bells, ring for you, Ruby. Ring out so sweet and so low. When you walk down the aisle, will you buckle or smile? Is the altar as far as you'll go? Ring the bells, ring for you, Ruby. Ring out so sweet and so low. When you turn on the hill, will those bells ring out still? Is the altar as far as you'll go? Drink this bottle with me and we'll count up to 3. Is the altar as far as you'll go? Oh, oh.
This next one is a song I wrote about 2 years ago called Feel For You. It's a love song, and it's about all of the features that I guess your other person has and what you admire about them.
I've got my mother's eyes, and they follow you round the room. Once they were blue as skies, now I'm fixed like new. Oh, the dimples on your cheeks when you laugh, when you cry, give strength to me. Thy pearl white smile, and I plan to fail, but I'm still lying. It's off the rails, it's true, and I plan to fail, but I'm still trying. I'm just trying to feel for you. The feel of your skin and the lice of your bones give strength to me, right down to my soul. I'm out on a limb, struggling to sleep at night, because you're on my mind, a broken lullaby, and I plan to fail, but I'm still lying. It's off the rails, it's true, and I plan to fail, but I'm still trying. I'm just trying to feel for you. I've got my mother's eyes, my gaze fixed on you, your beauty, your smile, a feeling for you.
Thank you very much, and thank you a big much to the Cultural Centre, Hammersmith.
There was one more.
Do you want to do
The counting.
or do the counting?
Should we do the counting?
Yeah. A little bit of an Irish view.
I'll give it a go.
I'm still.
Still running, yep.
It's still red.
This is a song called The County Down. I got from the Sands family, in particular a band called Nalani, some lovely girls. And yeah, this is The County Down.
When you're out walking and there's no one near you, but but a voice keeps calling. You hear your name. It's not the leaves or the twisting breezes. It's me who's calling you back again. Oh, can you hear me? Oh, can you hear me? As we roam through lonely London town, when night is falling, you'll hear me calling. Come home now to the county town. Do you remember the fiddlers playing the songs and stories the whole night long? Was little after you thought of leaving. It's been so strange now that you are gone. Oh, can you hear me? Oh, can you hear me? As we roam through lonely London town, when night is falling, you'll hear me calling. Come home now to the county town. The fish are dancing in the Ciaran river, and the teams are sporting in the old Glen Vane. My heart no longer can lead the cheering when you're not playing. It's a different game. Oh, can you hear me? Oh, can you hear me? As we roam through lonely London town, when night is falling, you'll hear me calling. Come home now to the county town. I'm always thinking that times are changing, and that they're building a factory tall. The young ones need it again in Nuri, but it's you that I need most of all. Oh, can you hear me? Oh, can you hear me? As we roam through lonely London town, when night is falling, you'll hear me calling. Come home now to the county down. Come home now to the county down.
Thank you very much.